Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to the last of the Star Wars trilogy, the original Star Wars. This is my favorite movie of all time. I'm finally going to do this. The chat is completely empty. I don't know what's wrong with the chat. Maybe it's off, but I don't really care. I'm going to just get this done. It's the last movie, Return of the Jedi. Let's do this. It's over 2 hours long, so I want to get it done. 2 hours and 16 minutes. And, if the chat is dead, hey, maybe that's the best thing because I've been through so much already. Let's see what happened here. Pop out to chat. Let me see. No. Got it. Here we go. No, but I don't want to cover in my face, so. See participants. Yeah, I'm starting the podcast now because it's already 12 o'clock. Well, whatever. I don't really need the chat anyway. If the chat's dead, it's fine. I don't really need it. I'll just watch this by myself. Because this is such a commentary because that's what I'm doing. This commentary is for me. So that of the original Star Wars. I don't know. I don't need a chat for everything. When I did Superman 3, no one was in the chat. It was completely empty. Episode 6. Return of the Jedi, originally titled Revenge of the Jedi. Luke Skywalker has returned to his home planet of Tatooine in an attempt to rescue his friend Han Solo from the clutches of the vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Little does Luke know that the Galactic Empire has secretly begun construction on a new armored space station even more powerful than the first dreaded Death Star. When completed, this ultimate weapon will spell certain doom to the small band of rebels struggling to restore freedom to the galaxy. Yeah, I don't need the chat. Sometimes the chat doesn't need to exist because I don't want to be bothered today. I had a very long spring so far. That's a Star Destroyer. To me, it's still the best one. As much as I love Empire, like I said, it's one of the greatest sequels of all time. The ending, I'm not the biggest fan of. Most of these guys don't have British accents. Some of them. I guess because they got new actors, yeah. Yeah. I saw this movie when I was a kid a lot. So. Da-da. Vader still has the coolest entrance in all the 3 movies. You know, when he shows up, shit's gonna get real. Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look at that. It's cool looking, right? This is a nice artwork. Jabba, Bib Fortuna, and Leia. And then perhaps you can tell him when he arrived. Mm-hmm. Is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress. Oh, I know that. They're the true droids. Mm-hmm. Love this. And Mando takes place right after this. So, and no, I'm not doing a podcast for Mando. It's a TV show. So I don't have to do it until it comes back in season 3. Detour. Haku. Walking. Yeah, I like the spider thing that shows up. Yeah, no chat. That's fine with me. As long as my stream that's done, that's all that matters. There's the spiders. Practical effect. And there's the Gamorrean guards from Book of Boba Fett and Mando. Green pigs. No. And one guy. Back to. Mm. Toot chop. Newt cha. Mm-hmm. There's Jabba. Mm-hmm. Great puppet. There was several guys in there. I know what it's like to be inside of a puppet. I was Audrey too in Little Shop of Horrors. You saw that frog creature? Yeah. It's amazing how they did this palace, and they brought it back in Mando and Book of Boba Fett. Sugar. Sugar. There's Luke. Hell yeah. We got to see this Luke again in Book of Boba Fett. Oh, no. A salacious crumb. These two droids. R2, you're playing the wrong message. There will be no bargain. We're doomed. I will not give up my favorite decoration. Solo. I like after where he is. R2, look! Captain Soho. What is the hand? Oh, how horrid. He's scared of everything. But it's hilarious. It gives him personality. At least he has fear. That's something we all feel. Some more than others. I'm not afraid of the world and how it works. Pooey. Oh, this is the voice of Richard Marquardt. Rest in peace, man. This robot. After the interpreter, then with a master with a large protocol droid, disintegrate. Even the mouth wasn't moving as much. But again, 1983, guys. They didn't have CG back then. And with the restraining belt. And jump back up to his excellent audience chamber. Ooh. Yeah, they did change the scene in Jabba's Palace. They put a different song. But I get it. They wanted to make some changes. I still love this movie. No matter what they added in it, except for the no at the end of the... I think it's in the Blu-ray. That wasn't needed. What? Update available? No. I can't do an update right now. Then it'll stop my podcast. It's a little froggy with the big tits. At least it has some puppets here. And there's Max Rebo and those sexy slave girls with the black girls in green that look like Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Do it like that. Boo-dee-cha! Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's dumb, but it's short. Boo-dee-da! Size Noodles has a big nut. Chickagoo. Size Noodles. There's Boba Fett. I got a cheeky child by oh, ah! Yeah, that's in your face sequel trilogy. That's what we think. Big tits. He still falls in the hole in the Rancor so long. There's an Asian girl. Hey, ooga la. Look, you're done. Uh-oh. Because this scene is short. It's not 30 minutes long like anything in The Last Jedi where they literally just throw in a subplot that goes on for way too long. If it was 5 minutes, it'd be fine. But 30 minutes of a 2 hour and a half story? No. They're just padding out the running time. The Frogger. The special edition didn't destroy Star Wars, trust me. The new films did that all on their own, without any question. How about... These movies will always be classics, no matter where you see them. I could see this on a cell phone, and I would still love it. There's Bausch, Princess Leia. Hey, yeah, yo, oh no, Chewbacca. Chewbacca. You can go. How about walking? Yo, dog. Yo, 50,000, no less. What? Yes, This is the way, man. This is the way. What did I say? Bye. Bye. Because if you don't, I'm going to blow you up. Eh? Look at what She. Leia meant business in this movie. This and then I'm 35. I'll take it. She was like, okay. Yeah. She. And now the music. Go back to the music. Max Rebo's so cute. It's a blue elephant. Yep, this is the way. And I didn't need to see Lando in this costume again in Last Jedi, in The Rise of Skywalker. I'm sorry. We get it. It's a very classic toy. I have it. I love those roars. Those roars are iconic. No matter what Star Wars it is, that roar is better than anything in The Force Awakens. Yeah, I said it. Oh, yeah, that's the frog. The two sons, yeah. And even if I get these movies, the specialized versions on Blu-ray or DVD, I don't care. I'm never getting rid of this. It's a piece of my history. You don't get rid of your memories, no matter how, unless I get the widescreen versions of these. Because to me, there's no difference, besides the black bars, and you can see more to the left and the right. The dialogue and the scenes are exactly the same. Rogue One, I wish it was a different movie. I wish it was shorter, didn't have a Bento as a lead, and they didn't all die at the end. They could have disappeared. You didn't have to say that they died. It's just so tragic. Time to warm things up. Yeah, so much better without the chat. I don't need the chat today. Probably have to update. That's why. The computer's telling me otherwise. Oh, guys, I have to leave your comments in the comment section when this video's uploaded. Do that. That I'll answer. Q&As? No. It's just not a Q&A. I'm going to get this done so I can move on. I got to take a shower later. That's fine. See, a woman saved them and they never mention it again. It's not dwelled on. You're the carbonite. Yeah, I like her voice. Yeah. Hibernation 6. I noticed that her helmet has a green light going like it. Palace. Who are you? Yeah. You recognize that face. Oh, I miss you, Carrie Fisher. I loved you so much. I love your kids, too. She was wearing lipstick and didn't get it on Han. I know that laugh. We're still lucky to have you, Harrison. Even if you retire, you gave us so much. And this is a guy that was a carpenter that became one of the biggest stars in the world. It's not my fault. Too late for that, solo. You may have been a good smuggler, yeah? Now you're called Banta Putu. Take him away. And he wants the girl. Bring her to me, you know? He likes to... You think Harvey Weinstein is a slog? This guy is worse. He was like a pre-Weinstein. Jabba. He would stick his tongue out at women. That's weird. Baba Georgia. Oh my God. He was going to pull a Weinstein on her. Like, hey, we're men. What do you expect? When we're heterosexual, we don't hide how we feel. Gay people flutter like a butterfly, and heterosexual men get boners. Yuck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This movie came out 2 years before I was born. Oh. This movie's still a classic. I love this movie. See, they still have the connection. If they changed the cast in this movie, it wouldn't have worked. That's what didn't work in The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. You threw in new characters we didn't care about in the first place. Right, Rose Tico. I saw Kelly Marie Tran do voice acting, and she's good at it. No one liked her because she wasn't needed. And then in the next movie, you have Yana, who nobody cares about. Jana or Bodhi Zordi Bliss. We don't care about them. Adding new characters does not make a movie better. Good writing and the characters we already are established, that's what makes a good movie. And good writing. Not, you're going to spend 30 minutes in a freaking casino planet, or you're going to be going on a fetch quest like a freaking Dungeons and Dragons game. No, that's not good storytelling. Yes, is good storytelling. Tool. No bother. Mm-hmm. Luke comes in like a pimp and just like he's like I didn't come to play, man. That looks so sexy. Again, kiss my unaffiliated ass SJWs. I will get off on any woman that I see in these movies that's of age. Ha. Yeah. Come at me, bro. You freaking SJW incels. You weak-minded fool. Our own Jedi mind trick. I thought it was not work on me, boy. You saw Boba Fett over there? I was drunk. I don't, Luke. Trust me, I don't. I was no bargain, young Jedi. I will enjoy watching you die. Ho, 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 ho. There's the most iconic laugh. Yep, right in the pit you go. And the Gabrielian Guard, too. And they said that Mojo can't work in the MCU. Yes, he can. Just make him like Jabba. You don't have to make it CGI only. You can make it like an animatronic. Genie Jedi. Genie Jedi. And we got to see the Rancor again. A different one this time. In Book of Boba Fett. It looked amazing. It was not just CGI. I saw the making of Book of Boba Fett. They actually did a giant animatronic puppet for the Rancor, and it looked amazing on screen. This one still looks amazing as well. Poor Piggy. Poor pig. I was so bad for this pig. He didn't do anything. He got bitten. Well, the Rancor was hungry. That is his last meal. Bah. Also, he sounds like Chewbacca a little bit. I think they put some of his noises in there. Look, watch, listen. Yeah, it sounds a little like Chewbacca's cousin or something. Still good, man. Woohoo! Yeah. Eat bone. That is weird. It's great. It's so exciting, man. This is a scene underground. There's the Jawas. Their eyes are different. They're bigger because in the original they were like beady eyes. Here they made them like big flashlights. They look good, though. Again, you notice the little details when you've seen a movie like this thousands of times. Mm-hmm. See that? Yeah, rubber leg. It looks great. They're cheering because they know how good these effects are. These are over 35 years old, and they still look amazing. They're like 38 years old now. Close to 40 years old. Oh, 39 this year. Uta! Ah! It's amazing. Yeah. Oh, this fat guy? Yeah. That big Solo Cho Wookie. For this outrage, well, you press the button, dude. My pet. He's fat. Mhm. Me too. Dune. Haha. Replaced with the all-powerful Sarlacc. Yeah, the Sarlacc still exists. That's why Boba Fett didn't get he didn't get digested. It takes 1,000 years to digest a human being. You should have bargained, Jabba. Jada di Chu. Take them away. Oh. Bosoms. Yeah, I'm a man. Get over it. Don't look at the banthas. They're cute. It looks like Dune. Dune came out a year after this, the David Lynch version. Now we got the Denis Villeneuve movie, which, yes, it's a more adult Star Wars. Get over it. It is. It's the same running time of a Star Wars movie, and it's got the most gorgeous looking movie I saw last year. So, yeah. Max Rebo, you're cute. I want to get a Max Rebo toy. I don't have his toy. I got Jabba. I got Boba Fett. I got the Slave Leia. Who doesn't? Every heterosexual man that saw this movie, saw that and was like, what? It's not here. Conveniently. Soon you will learn to prison. Well, guy, no. He's so turned on, he's his eyes closed. Where's that joke confident? That does the beak. Die honorably, well said. Jedi. You taught a slimy piece of worm-ridden filth. Frida or John? Here we go. And these action scenes come one after the other. We don't have to wait an hour. We're about 30 minutes in, and a lot more has happened here than 3 years ago. This is how you do it, man. This ended the Skywalker saga. You didn't need any more films. Period. After the prequels, they could have stopped because that was not that was Anakin Skywalker's saga. I had this green lightsaber when I was a kid. Hey, that's not a Tusken Raider. That was a Tusken Raider. Here comes the Boba Fett flying. Yep, take this, Boba Fett. Bam! He shot Chewie in the leg. Oh, my leg. But we got a Book of Boba Fett song. Lando. See, these people care about each other. They're not bickering for 5 minutes like some people. Boba Fett, right behind me. Don't worry, Boba Fett. You're going to get a show, and it's going to be awesome because of Mando. Nope, that's not the end. That is not the end. We thought it was. I wasn't. No. Yep, Leia just kills him. Oh, that's great. This is exciting. Lucas just hammering them right into the hole. He's like a golfer just knocking that ball right into the hole, baby. Mm-hmm. I think about it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you just killed that big ass puppet. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah! The sail barge scene is awesome. I love the scene. It's one of my favorite scenes in the trilogy. Yeah! Mm-hmm. This is still iconic, man. Give me the gun. Nope. It's Dr. Clinical. Because Book of Boba Fett and Mando knew how to do nostalgia right. Nostalgia doesn't automatically mean it's bad. Just stop reminding me of the past or everything. Tell a good story while you're at it. That's what Book of Boba Fett and Mando did, despite their flaws. Oh, that's so cute. He fell and he never dies. See? These movies only killed the characters that were necessary to kill. Hell yeah, buddy. That's awesome. See? We wanted to see these characters together again, not separated, old, and tired. There it is. Boom, baby. That's awesome. I still love that scene. Still an iconic scene to this day, 30 some years later. That's how you do it, man. The new movies couldn't even touch this because they're in the desert, all right, but they're like jumping over TIE fighters and bickering, like blah, 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 blah. No, that's not what I wanted. This ended the trilogy. This ended the Skywalker saga at episode 6. Now you won. Mm-hmm. You do, That's right. We're going to the Dagobah system. Luke's hand got burnt. Yeah, that's why he wears a glove. To an old friend. That's why he's the one glove man, like Michael Jackson. Well, hold on, some hand sanitizer because my hands are kind of slippery. This movie's just iconic, man. It's. I'm glad the chat's not available today. I'm fine with it. I didn't want to pop it out because then I can't see my face, and I want to see my face. It's the only face I'm ever gonna need in this earth. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. The Emperor. Yep, the real villain of the two trilogies that we needed. Because if we didn't get the prequels, we wouldn't have gotten his origin, or him kill Order 66. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Be completed on schedule. Skywalker. Mm-hmm. Take you out. Does he bring him before me? Jewish thing is proceeding as I have foreseen. He has the greatest laugh, and we did not need to hear that in Rise of Skywalker. You only brought back the Emperor because you had something to you didn't have a good villain. That's why. You knew Kylo couldn't hold water to the Emperor or Vader in the original, so you had to bring back the thing. Here's Yoda in his final scene. I do. Yes, I do. 900 years old. Rest. Yes. Reverse. Combine with the Force. Look at his little feet. His little feet are cute. Yeah, and I don't know why they put Yoda on the front of this cover. He's barely in the movie. The Force. Pretty well, you. That what you need. One. Vader. Front. Vader. Mm-hmm. Confront him, you will. Yeah, now we got Baby Yoda, which is fine. It's continuing his what he left off, and he doesn't talk backwards. We haven't heard him talk yet, so we probably will in next season of Mando. Rest, because like I said, no show is perfect, but when you do it right, you get shows like The Mandalorian, which continue the story without being in the theater, and I was fine with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did say it. The chat's dead, but maybe because I have to do an update. The next podcast, yeah, the chat will be open for business. I didn't really want to talk in the chat today anyway. I had a very long month. No, we're about halfway through May, and I got to go on vacation soon. Rush to fix him. Falls from the Force. Could the scene could have been cut? Yeah, but like I said, we had to see Yoda one more time before he died. And he's telling him basically the same stuff from the last movie. Forever. Underestimate the powers of the your father's fate. Best of the Jedi will you be? Yeah, that's what we said. There didn't need to be the last Jedi. They said it in this movie. Pass on what you have learned. Yeah, he did pass it on to the child. What do you think he was doing for with Baby Yoda for the past year since the second season of Mando? Another Skywalker. It's amazing how they killed the puppet off, but it has so much emotional depth to it. Better eat my orange. It's amazing music too, and he disappears just like Obi-Wan did. It's good, man. Still holds up really well. And then the wipe. See, we're done with that scene. Now we get to Obi-Wan, since his show is the next one to come down the pike. And I'm looking forward to it because it's his story. Okay. Yep. A force ghost. That's what China doesn't like these movies, because there's ghosts in these movies. All of them. Even the prequels have ghosts in it. Your father? And unlike with the Rise of Skywalker, where they copied the scene with Han and Kylo Ren, yeah, Han can't be a Force ghost because he was never a Jedi. He wasn't even a Jedi, like a youngling or anything, or a Padawan. He didn't believe in the Force. And greatly on our own point of view. Yep. I know you said that already. Mm-hmm. A machine now. You cannot escape your destiny, yeah? Yes, already. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the who was her twin sister. Yep. In episode 3. I know. Anakin were to have any offspring, will be a threat. And I love my sister so much. Mm-hmm. Deep, man, deep conversations in this movie. This dialogue feels meaningful. You know, it's not. Let's just fill some time. And this is the conference room. Yeah, it's the Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Yeah, I love that. Probably the most memed words in this movie. And Lando has a new cape. It's like light blue. There's Mon Mothma. Yep. Why was she in Rogue One? Because, remember her? I do remember her. Mm. This Death Star actually use it more than the original. They don't blow up a planet this time, but they do blow up a couple of ships. This score is haunting. You can see here the Death Star opening the forest moon of Endor. I love his voice. It's amazing. A calamari is more iconic than the Porgs and any of the new droids or the human characters. And I use that with quotation marks. Humans don't have superpowers, guys. The shield must be deactivated if any attack is to be attempted. Once the shields are down, our fighters fighters fly into the superstructure and attempt to knock out the main reactor. Good luck. Stolen. They stole. There's Wedge, and there's Nimnum. Yeah. Yes, I do remember him. Force Awakens. You didn't have to shove that in my face. I remember. I have a good brain. Avengers Assemble. When you want to do a finale, you got to go all out. Endgame, this movie, Revenge of the Sith, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. You got to end on a high note, and this definitely did. See, you can feel the love in that hug. You can feel the love with this family. They're a family. I didn't feel that with the new films. I just even Rogue One and Solo, I felt nothing. I was numb. With Mando, I felt when he had to leave Baby Yoda in the second season, and with Luke, that was heartfelt. Or in Book of Boba Fett, when he reunited with him, that was a great moment in Star Wars. Actually, you're wrong, Lando, because the antenna gets broken off. When they're going into the Death Star. Bam! I got your promise. Not a scratch. They don't see each other until the end of the movie. Yeah, because the Millennium Falcon actually belonged to Lando first. That's why he had it before Han in Solo. That's one of the only interesting things about Lando's backstory. That's why I want to see the Lando Calrissian show on Disney Plus. They can do it right. Hell, give Billy D. Williams a cameo. Why not? Just do it right. Don't worry. Don't worry, Harrison Ford, you will, but it's not going to be under the best circumstances. Yep, here we go again. Lightspeed. This Death Star has a piece broken off. Yeah. And they don't copy the Battle of Yavin. They go inside of the Death Star this time, not just on the trench. It's different. It's not a copy of the first movie. To the far side of Endor. It's yes, he knew this. Don't get sad. Yeah. Yep. Still got a lot of atmosphere. That score and then just the backgrounds, there's nothing distracting me in this movie. That's why it's still a classic. And how dare X-Men Apocalypse say the third one's usually the worst? You're wrong. It's not. You're wrong. With the new trilogy, yes. With that sequel rehash, the third one was the worst. We all knew it. Excuse me. Shuttle Tidarium. Luca just feel he feels his essence. High casual. Excuse me. That shuttle going. Tyrion, what is your cargo and destination? Do they have a code clearance? Yeah, this still works. There's a lot of atmosphere in this movie. That's what I want to see, a conclusion that actually works, even if there's some casualties. Endgame, I felt that conclusion at the end. When that final battle with Thanos was worth every single minute that I sat in the theater. With movies like Force Awakens, I didn't. I was like, this is a cliffhanger. It's not even a good cliffhanger. Because the next movie wasn't until 2 years. They rushed it. Okay. Told you it was going to work. No problem. And Luca's like, no, this is way too easy. They're letting us go into the planet. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. In war, you got to do strategy, so your enemy doesn't know where you're coming from. I have to do that in every Pokemon game I play. I was fine with the chat not being available because, like I said, I had to do an update. Probably the chat needed to clear. There's been so many trolls on my chat over the past 2 years since I was using StreamYard. And I don't use StreamYard anymore. Yep, there's the Forest Moon of Endor, which they made an Ewoks cartoon right after this came out. And it's cute. It's not great, but it's a cute cartoon. Hey, it's me. Oh, man. This is the speeder bike chase. I love this. Also, this is a forest, not a jungle. In Double Toasted, Martin said you got the sand, you got the sand, you got the ice, and then you got the jungle. This is not the jungle. This is a forest, not a jungle. Jungle is Avatar. Oh, and these are the Endor stormtroopers. They were in Mando. Was like, knock it off, and they were hitting Baby Yoda. This fight scene seems more like an Indiana Jones fight scene than a Star Wars one. Gotcha. Nice shot, Chewie. So he's like, bah! And Harrison Ford does that in Indiana Jones. Yeah, just turn the handle. See, he does a move. Boom. Yeah, he just flips him over. Because he doesn't have a whip. It's not Indiana Jones. That was a year later with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom came out in 1984 and would change the rating system until we finally got the PG-13 rating after that. This was a PG, but Once it got to Gremlins and Temple of Doom, it was PG-13. They made PG-13 movies from 1984 to present day. Most PG-13 movies do really well at the box office. Why? Because they know how to tell good stories for both kids and for adults. Even though a PG-13 is not a kids movie. Just be warned. Pay attention when you see a PG-13, what's in the movie. So to see if your kids can handle it. Because I saw some people coming out of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Their kids looks like they were like stunned with what they saw. I know, because it was pretty intense for a Marvel movie. It was not the comedy hour. It was pretty scary at the end. That makeup and all those crazy... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Boom, baby. It's fun. It's like they're like motorcycles that can hover. And it's a really fun level in Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. See, though, that's a forest. There are trees. There's no like the jungle has like lakes and waterfalls and all that. There's none of that here. They're just trees. Itty bitty trees. Yeah. I'm not seeing Avatar 2, so don't ask me in the chat or in the when the podcast is over. Not gonna see it. I saw the first one and I was so bored. And unlike Star Wars, we only got 3 of these, the original, and with and the prequels. This one we're getting 5 more. Oh god, it's gonna be painful. Yep, idiot. Ah! Idiot. Lay us down. Vroom. It's like what Anakin did when he turned his head when he was doing the pod race. See, it all connects to the Skywalker. The hobo's not a Skywalker, so kiss my ass. You're not a Skywalker. You weren't born from Luke, Leia, or Han, so you're not a Skywalker. You can take this and shove it up hard. That's your career, blown up in your face, hobo. Chaos Walking was the end. It was the end for your dominance over my life. Yep. Baseball. Home run. Boom. Awesome. Again, these action sequences, they come fast and furious. They may not be 15 minutes long, but they know when to stop. Like the final battle at the end is worth the price of admission. Someone's coming. It's already 1:20, and we're an hour in. We still got another hour and change. Get out of here, birds. There's a bird outside my window. Luke. Where's Leia? Come back? I thought it was you. Oh, 300. This is where we meet the Ewoks, and I like these little creatures. I know a lot of people did not. I don't care. They're cute. Here it comes, Wicked the Ewok. Walking with his little feet. It's like pointing at it. He's so cute. That's a Warwick Davis. Yeah, he turns his head. He's cute. Teddy bears. They're so cute. I have the toys of Wicked and Chief Chirpa. I mean, or no, I think it's Low Gray. Dota. Ucha. They're so cute. They can speak English in the cartoon. They had to because people didn't know what the hell they were saying in this movie. Gunda, yeah. Look. The hoocha. It's a helmet, actually, but yeah. Trust me. I know what it's like to be near startled creatures. So is my puppy at home. She sees something out the window and goes nuts. See, you don't hear anything, and then you hear the blast, and it says Ichiwawa. Yeah, I know that the Ewoks say that. Beachiwawa. I know some of their words because I saw the cartoon. I saw the first season on Disney Plus. Oh man, Ichiwawa. That came out of nowhere. Yuck yuck. Yub Nub. Actually, they say Yub Nub. Yes, I know they changed the Yub Nub song in this, but I still have the original trilogy on VHS. And what's weird is that this stormtrooper sounds like Harrison Ford. I don't know if he recorded this or if it was someone that sounds like. Watch. Woo-ha! Woo-ha! See, Leia has the Force too. And I can't wait. I wanted to see more of that, but now because Carrie passed on and she's one with the Force now, Yitcha! Little creatures. They're so cute, the little guys. Yep. I want to pet their ears because they're actually bears, but they're not threatening. They're not as threatening as a real bear, like in The Revenant, where the bear was trying to rip, Leonardo DiCaprio in half. He always goes to the Emperor for every problem. Another command ship. A small rebel force has penetrated the shield and landed on Endor. Yes, I know. He's sure. Yes, sir. Are clear, Lord Vader. They are clear, my monster. He will come to me. You didn't foresee nothing. And then you will, or me. Back to looking at the stars. People say this is when the movie dipped into silliness. I'm like, George Lucas has always done silly stuff in his movies, whether he wrote, directed, or produced them. I mean, look at Howard the Duck. The whole movie is about a anthropomorphic duck that can talk, smoke, and has human relations. Yes, sir. Is this a dead animal? Chewie, wait, no. I love this. It's a piece of meat. Yeah, he wants to eat. I don't think Chewie's eaten since he was in that prison in on Tatooine. He fell for the oldest trick in the book. Chewie, great. Always thinking with your stomach. And R2 uses a little saw. That's so cute. He has a R2's got little gadgets. R2, I'm not sure that's such a good idea. These are very long. Ah! Yeah, and here come the teddy bears. And this is the 80s when they were a lot of bears cartoons. You had the Ewoks cartoon, the Care Bears, and you had gummy bears. I used to love bears when I was a kid, and Winnie the Pooh as well. I think that's Chief Chirpa. One of them is Chief Chirpa. Bears. I want to pet each and every one of your little ears. Even a baby Ewoks. Yeah, they see C3PO and like, whoa, gold. They don't know he's a robot because it's his gold image. He looks cool. Each mama, yeah. It's like ooh. They start bowing to him. They think that's great. They're bowing to a robot. Trito Tota Iso Yoto Aduna Noga. Yeah, I know the dialogue, guys. I know most of it. Mm-hmm. And over 6 million. We didn't see 6 million. We only saw about half of the things that he says. Burn the timeline. It's hilarious. Well, why don't you use your divine influence and get us out of this? Look, Luke wants to laugh. Yeah, it's against everybody's programming. If you're human or a machine, you're beneath a celestial. I'll say my mistake. WB. R2 they don't care because he's just white and blue. So, but C3PO is gold. So yeah. Da-da-da. They're cute. I don't care what anyone says. Those bears are the cutest things in the galaxy. That are creatures that we know in our society. Little bears. At least they sleep all winter. Us humans, we have to work. They get C3PO a chair and everything. There's the baby Ewoks, yeah. The Porgs are just made to sell toys, and that was stupid because they're not even intricate to the plot. At least the Ewoks fight here on Endor to protect their land. They got Luke's lightsaber. That's Chief. That's Low Gray. Like, huh? Look at the baby. So cute. Hot toy. Hot toy show up. He's embarrassed. Luca, 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 Luca. Look at Leia's gorgeous brown hair. Ah, that long hair. Carrie, I wish you were still with us, man, but you're still with us in spirit. I feel it every day since 2016. Yeah, it's like if tell them if you don't do as you wish, You'll get angry and use your magic. What magic? Ronkabosh. Yep, your magic, like Doctor Strange. You saw that movie. Gaga. Boom! Boom. He's like, I'm gonna blow you all up. See, they didn't believe me. Dubba dubba dubba. Watch. Look. Look, it's like, I'm gonna make it levitate. Whoa! Even the baby gets scared. Watch. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at him. The wicked is running away. He's using yourself, bird. Yeah, they set him free because the Ewoks are not bad. They're cute little fuzzy creature warriors. I saw the Ewoks movies after this too. Those are cute because they were spin-offs. They didn't affect the these movies. Ah! Taser you. What a sweet little kiss. Oh. This movie makes me feel so good, man. It always does. And I've had a long year so far. I never knew I had it in me. Yeah. You still do, Anthony Daniels. You still do, because you've survived 3 trilogies, even though it should have just been 2, and you did the voice for C-3PO a lot. He's telling a story now. Atu. He comes with his own sound effects too. Toffee. He comes with his own Ben Burt sound effect. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And by the way, he's telling about everything that's happened thus far. Recap. The Millennium Falcon. Cloud City. Nooch Fate. So, it's a great story. That baby is so chubby. We are now part of the tribe. This one Luke goes into the outside to think. Listen out. Chip the butt. Well, weapons back. Yeah, I know. It's a good. There's a nice subtle scene. It's no just 2 people talking. Mm-hmm. I do remember Padme. It's good, a good scene. I don't want to talk over all of it. Mm. All he knows is Uncle Owen. Vader. appears here on this. We're an hour and 20 minutes in, so we're almost done. We got about 50 minutes or so. Why? Because he is my dad and your dad. Hmm. Yep, you're wrong. You have that power too. Hmm. I wish we got to see that instead of her flying like Mary Poppins. That was actually funny in Guardians 2. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. That's funny. Here, it just in Star Wars, it just looks ridiculous. Luke never flew with the Force. He jumped high. Hmm. Yeah. No, you don't. Hmm. 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 Yep, I know. This is Luke's story again. Movies are still iconic. I'm glad I'm doing all these films before Obi-Wan on May 27th. You told Luke, is that as you can tell? Yeah, it's like the young and the restless in space. That's great. Yeah. It's a subtle scene, it's just people talking. There's no loud noises, there's no blasting. It's just two people talking. Well, now, three people. All right. See, you feel that human connection in these films. Even in the prequels, I felt it more than I did in the new ones. It's just people doing a job. It wasn't a family bonding or friendship bonding. We just didn't. I didn't feel that. Even with Rogue One and Solo, I'm like, these characters are gonna die or never come back. So where's the connection? I need to be connected. Even in Sonic and Sonic 2, I was more connected with these characters. It helps that I grew up with them. That's why. Look at the at. Yeah, this is the only at in the movie. They have the ATSTs. I had that toy when I was a kid. Used to play with it, but then the legs broke. I still have my other Star Wars toys though. Some of my vehicles and the action figures. I'm gonna keep them until I die, man. Hmm. 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 It's great, man. Yep. Anakin Skywalker. I know. You could have killed him right here. So you could have went dead, but no. Did a new. Yep, green. They have energy crystals. That's how they get the different colors. I didn't know that until I saw the Clone Wars and Rebels. The Emperor has foreseen. Install that as you do. You don't know the power of the dark side. I must obey my must. And James Earl Jones still got it, man. And he's almost 90. Nature of the Force. Wow. Yeah. Time to think. Yeah. That breathing is just, yeah. I'm gonna get chills when I hear that in the Obi-Wan show. So it takes place before this. It's right after Revenge of the Sith. See, before anything that's before is fine. If it takes place after Return of the Jedi, it better be good, like Book of Boba Fett and Mando. Because if it's not, I relinquish it. I've made that abundantly clear. Yep. It's a bookie yucky. Here comes the battle. Yeah, we're getting to the third act soon. Where Lando and his team against the Death Star 2. Let me lower this a little bit. They're going to go into light speed, yeah. Yep, they're all going into light speed. See, it makes sense. We saw the garrison here, and they don't come out of nowhere. Like with Rise of Skywalker, they just come out of nowhere because Endgame, again, when the portals opened and all the characters came out, that was earned. That was what we were waiting for. Here, it's like in Revenge of the Sith. In this movie, it just didn't work. Why? Because it's random. Here, we saw the garrison. Excuse me. Then we'll do it real quiet, like. Oh, Princess Leia. Yep, he's sneaking into on the speeder bike. Watch. Woohoo! I think that's not low grade. What was his name? Paplu or something like that. One of the Ewoks. I know most of their names, but not all of them. because Latara and Tebow and who was the other one? Milani and who was the other Ewok? Oh yeah, uh, what was her name? Nisa. Yeah, they didn't show them until the cartoon. That's funny. The bear that's flying. Time to play Tarzan. Watch. She's like, tag, you're it. Tag, we got you. If you're gonna do an old franchise, do it right. Do something different that works. Don't do something different that's stupid. And no, Josh, I don't want Emily Blunt as Mara Jade. I want someone that actually looks the part, like Karen Gillian or Madeline Petch or anybody. Anyone with red hair or with a good wig can do it. That's white. Hell, even if someone black with red hair would have done it. It's the essence of the character we want, not ethnicity or age, but the character. That's what I want. If they do Mara Jade, toxic people are in every franchise. Trust me, I know some toxic people with Doctor Strange, and I'm like, it's not horrible, guys. I've seen worse this year. Dun, 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 dun. Skywalker. You no longer need those. Of course not, because you're going to fight Vader one on one. Gods, leave us. He says that also in Revenge of the Sith. See, it all connects. Yellow eyes. Oh no. And does the Emperor ever sleep? Like, we don't ever see beds in these movies except in the prequels. The prequels, there were beds. About a great many things. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's always wrong. And I saw him on GalaxyCon last year. Here, McDermott still looks great for his age. From your friends here. Yeah, he has a hoodie. Your faith in your friends. That makeup is amazing, by the way, on the Emperor in this and in the prequels. I'm too weak. Now that those I did already, so I don't have to do them again. I'm just rewatching them for before Obi-Wan comes out next week. Your friends there on the Century of the Shield Generator. I thought he said pitiful little bed. Oh, I'm afraid to deflect the shield. Quite operational. Yeah, he's so overconfident. Just like Voldemort was. He thought he could beat Harry Potter just because he was a kid. Yeah, he underestimated him. Yeah, plus with Harry Potter, there's 8 movies. This is only 3. It's a lot easier to binge watch these films over Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. I mean, not even Lord of the Rings, like these other films. That was Ben Burt. Ow! You rebel scum. And they gave him black outfits instead of gray outfits only. They wanted to be different. See, Not copy the New Hope. Do their own thing. That's what every movie should do in a franchise. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go, guys. Red leader standing by. Blue leader standing by. Green leader standing by. Here we go. Opposite door. If we're coming. I used to watch this movie when I was sick, and it would always comfort me. That's why I get vaccinations now, because I want to stay healthy. Green group, TikTok, MV7. Here it comes, the most famous line in the movie. It's a trap. Yep, an hour and 36 minutes into the movie, he says it's a trap. Yep, here we go, the final battle. There's an Asian guy, yeah. There's too many of them, yeah. Yeah, see for yourself. This is what they ripped off in The Last Jedi. They're doing a battle outside the window again. It was like they were doing Return of the Jedi backwards. It's like, I want my food, my. They do. You saw his hands? They got like white. Use it. Yeah, he doesn't have a knife. For some reason, the Emperor does not have his lightsaber from Revenge of the Sith in this movie. I guess he lost it. He probably did. We all have a destiny. Yep, here comes the Battle of Endor. Yeah. There's the AT-ATSTs. Yeah. They have 2 legs because the AT-ATs have 4. And they're bigger. And yes, there was one of these in Mando in the first season. Ta-da! Freeze. Yeah, look, we surrender. No, we don't. Ah! Go, teddy bears. The Ewoks are so cute, and they can fight. Yeah, with sticks and rocks, and with pieces of wood. They beat the Empire. Well, at least in this battle, not in space. And arrows, bow and arrows as well. I forgot about that. At least the rebels are fighting back. This is fun, man. This is a fun retrospective, on these classic films, and they give me a good feeling inside after all I've been through this year. See this film, you can see what's going on. It's shot outside, it's daytime, and there's natural lighting. It's not shot in the dark. Like Solo was so dark I couldn't see a thing. If it was at least well lit, that would have helped it a lot more than shooting everything like this, like with the darkness. Take that. Some of the Ewoks die. I think like 2 of them die. But it's a war, man. No. Okay, they try to trip it. They try to slow it down. Take that. Take that. This is not to Jar Jar when he hits himself with that the boomba when he's swinging it and he knocks everybody out. It's so ridiculous, but it makes me laugh because it's natural humor. It's not. It's not like trying to be funny. Boom. Mm-hmm. You're going. Here we go. They're like they hit him with boulders. Yeah, little mini boulders. Boom, 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 boom. Fire at will. Take that. Back into space. See, that transition was really well done. These effects still look amazing, even 30 something years later. Mm-hmm. So the Star Destroyers are just standing there. They're waiting for the Empress, fire at will. I know. Young apprentice. Battle station. Mm-hmm. This is the first time we see the Death Star blow something up. An hour and 43 minutes, and the original was a lot sooner because it blew up a planet. See, that ship was like, oh no. Yep, we know. Yep, no choice. Gotta get. Mm-hmm. Time is good. It's good to take your time with certain things. That's why I took my time to do the original films. Now no one has to ask me about the doing the new trilogy because I will not do it. I refuse. I'm not doing Rogue One. I'm not doing Solo. I'm not doing the Clone Wars movie. I end at this. This is the end. Unless I do a new movie in 5 years and I change my mind, but the ones from the 2010s are out. They're disqualified. I got other franchises I have to get to this month and next month as well. X-Men, Super Mario Brothers, all these. Oh my goodness. Godzilla, I want to do the Godzilla films. Yeah. There's plenty of franchises for me to dig deep into. It's a great battle. Yeah, this is when the Ewoks die. One of them dies. Poor Ewok. The black one dying. Yeah. Mm. See, they don't say much, and you feel the emotion. You feel bad for that little Ewok. He was just trying to protect his homeland. Which will last longer than those Star Destroyers. Yeah. The Death Star blew up 2 ships already. 2. Was that Michael Jordan? It looked like Michael Jordan, that pilot. I'm hit. Right in the Death Star Destroyer's face. Yeah, he just sits there and just does nothing until the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. Feel. No, he's not. Mm-hmm. Kind of a lazy villain when you think about it. He just likes to mind manipulate. He doesn't really do much. He does get his weapon. Yep, it's a classic battle. It is. There's so much emotional depth to it. What was the hobos of emotional battle with Kylo Ren? She already fought him in the first movie and almost beat him. Yet it was a draw, which is a freaking waste. I don't like fights that end in a draw. I like to see a definitive winner, no matter what. Someone wins, someone loses. No freaking draws or double disqualification in a wrestling match. I don't like that. I want to see a winner and a loser. Yeah, take that. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, take that. They pummeled him. Yep, this is when Chewie blows him up. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yahoo! Yep, he's shooting at the stormtroopers. You saw they're petting him like a dog. Yep. Woo! This is when he turns around in a circle. Whoa! Blam! Yep, T with ropes. Clothesline. I love that. They're stoning them with rocks. See, these Ewoks are badass. Don't let their size fool you, man. Something small could be pretty deadly. Look at Baby Yoda. Oh, this is the double whammy? Yeah. It's not as ridiculous as the Power Rangers movie. And that is like, uh-oh, ow! So stupid, but I love it. This is when the ATST is dancing. It's like wiggling its hips. Like, woo, woo. Ah. I love this movie so much. That's why it's my favorite movie of all time. I got it. The eye got it. Oh, see, Leia got hurt. Vulnerability. She's not a superhero. Don't move. She's like, I give up. Yep, call back. See, this is all earned. That's why this movie's a classic. And it's it's the most recent of the original trilogy. Not you know. The 80s. I miss the 80s. I got an idea. Here we go. Round 2. Wow. See, Luke is powerful, man. He kicked him right down the stairs. Good. Obi-Wan has taught you. Well, it wasn't Obi-Wan. It was Yoda that did, actually. No, Luke. There has to be a fight. That's what people pay to see in the originals and the prequels. You got to have a giant battle at the end. That's the poster on the VHS tape, which I still have. I'm never getting rid of them. I don't care how old school they are. They still work. What a backflip. He does a Mario backflip. Yahoo! Mother, I feel the good in you. A conflict. There is no common firm. I don't believe you'll destroy me now. You underestimate the power of the dark side. If you will not fight, then you will meet your destiny. Yep, he threw the lightsaber, yeah. Vader still got some tricks left. Da, da, da. This music is amazing, too. We're almost done. It's a long movie, but I never feel the length of it. I haven't complained about the running time at all. Good shot, Red 2. Red 2 was a fun movie to do. I'm glad the next movie I'm going to do is a lot shorter than these. It's Han, actually, but, this is when Han fools them. If they fooled them. There's the Ewoks. See, you're not going to do it better, guys. These 3 films are iconic. They'll live forever. Let me get this box because the movie's almost over, and I don't have another one to sit through. And I might do Empire of Dreams, but that's a documentary. So, and it's on Disney Plus, so it's unaltered, so I can see it there if I want to. See, this is the bonus disc. See? See, this is cool. I'm always going to keep this because this is the bonus disc. You can't get this on the box set. Look at that. Amazing. 3x play. Especially for your sister. Sister. Now betrayed her too. He was. See, he presses buttons. It's emotional, man. It's emotional. This family is just as as messed up as other families. It's power, man. It's not a long fight either, like in episode 3. That fight is way longer. But this one, the emotional depth is just it's there, man. And even cuts his hand off, just like Count Dooku did to him when he was a kid, when he was a teenager. Yep, he had him right there. Because with the one in episode 3, that fight was really long. And it was emotional as well. I waited for that fight forever. Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm done. See, at least when he threw the lightsaber here, it made sense. So, Ryan Johnson, this is what when he does it, it made sense. It's like, I'm not going to fight anymore. Jedi, like my father before me. That's right, Luke. You tell him. And he's like, really? That's supposed to impress me? It's like, I'm going to fry you. Great. It's got emotional stakes, man. It's a long movie, but I never feel the length of it. Even the other two movies. In the prequels, yeah, they got a little long, especially Attack of the Clones. But then after that, they shouldn't have made the same mistakes of making the movies too long. You lost like my friend Willie, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's the first time we saw Force lightning. Before the prequels and then, the new films. The recent. Even the lightning with my hands, yeah, they did that in Shazam, remember? You could have fried him, yeah. Could feel the pain, yeah. See, Luca's not a superhero. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna choke slam you to hell. He's like, no. Vader's like, you're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you Ryan Johnson him. Yep. He's dead. You didn't bring him back, J.J. Abrams. He's dead. Dead. Never came back. End of story. That is obliterated him. There was no way he could have gotten cloned after that. With the clone troopers, I get it. They cloned. They were before the stormtroopers, and Vader's done. He's like, duh, duh. It's amazing. I clap because I'm like, that's how you're done, man. You didn't see that coming, did you, Emperor Palpatine? Here goes nothing. It's uplifting, man. It really is. It has a definitive ending. We never needed a continuation. We didn't know how wrong we were. See, they're inside the Death Star. But this is when he loses his the Han's satellite dish. Watch. Boom. Happy gold leader. I'm hit. Watch. Boom. Yep. There goes Han's satellite dish. Yeah, not a scratch. Yeah, but he lost his satellite dish. The Superstar Destroyer. Yep. Kabloom. Blow up things up. We lost our shield. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. The call back to the first movie. Ah! too late. Ah, yep, that's it. The Empire fell. The Superstar Destroyer is done. I have that toy, by the way, a mini toy of the Superstar Destroyer. Amazing. Just these explosions make sense, man. Unlike a Michael Bay movie now, where everything has to explode just because. There's the mouse droids, they're leaving. Some of the stormtroopers actually survive because in Mando, there's a couple of them there. And Book of Boba Fett. So it's not like they all died. No. Some of them was like, I'm out of here. Luke could have gotten fried. And his hair's not sticking up. Usually when you get electrocuted, your hair goes up. This mask off. Nothing. Stop that now. I know. Yeah, he wants to look at his son with his own. Mm-hmm. We didn't know what Darth Vader looked like. It is some white guy because he was voiced by a black guy, and now this is a white guy. Yeah, Sebastian Shaw. He's always had his. That's when he lost his hair. It's a good performance for a man that only has a few lines in the movie that played such an iconic role. You know, he wasn't in the suit the whole time. That was David Prowse, and I met him. But Sebastian Shaw, yeah, rest in peace, man. Thank you. This movie would have sucked if they all died. Be just like Rise of Skywalker. That nobody liked that movie because it wasn't well thought out. This was. Lucas had 3 years after Empire to do this, and he nailed it. Him and Richard Marquand knocked it out of the park. And I love this movie for that. That's why it will always be my favorite film of all freaking time, man. It's the GOAT to me. That's why more movies homage this film than some other Star Wars movies and Star Trek movies as well. Even the Godzilla Final Wars did similar things to this movie. And he takes his father's body so he could burn it, and like they did with Qui-Gon and the Phantom Menace. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And kaplooey. Kablamo. Kablamo. Yep, they did it all right. See Leia, they put a bandage on her arm. Still amazing, man. I still love this movie with a passion. My friend on Twitter, Michael, yeah, he'll definitely see that. Whoops, and there goes the box set. It's okay. I'll get it when the movie's over. I'm sorry. I put too much weight on it. It's okay. Yeah, of course he does. We all do. We all love Mark Hamill as Luke and as the voice of the Joker. No. It's like, what? I've been competing with your brother? It's all this love, man. We love you, Wicked, yeah? Da, 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 da. Yep, goodbye, Darth Vader. And you will never be replaced. Not by Kylo Ren or anybody else. Marquand may have died after this, but his legacy lives on. It's a definitive ending, and we didn't need another trilogy. We had the prequels, which were my generation of Star Wars because they came out when I was around, and that's it. We didn't need any more. This is the definitive ending of the Skywalker saga. The 6 films, all connected, the family that we care about, the characters we care about, the effects and the storylines we care about. Everybody's celebrating. I do like that everybody in the universe is celebrating. Cloud City, Coruscant, Tatooine. As the Gungan said, that's Naboo. See, it's all connected because the prequels actually happened. Yeah. Rejoice. The Emperor's defeated. We're almost done. It's a long movie, but like I said, let me get the box. It's over, man. It's over. These movies are going to live forever, man. They're going to live forever in my heart and in the hearts of many fans. These movies are going to live forever, man. I love this movie so much. I love all these movies, all of them, the originals. There's Luke, yeah. Da da da. Yes, sir. There's the 3 Jedi. Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Anakin Skywalker, man. We will see you again soon, Hayden. May 27th, Star Wars will live again. Yes, it will live again. Thank you. Thank you, George Lucas. Thank you, writers. Thank you, Richard Marquand. Thank you, Disney Plus, for what you done. Woo! Richard Marquand, yeah. Wow, that was amazing. And that's the end of the original trilogy, man. Every time it's over, I feel great. Even the prequel trilogy, I'm like, yeah. I applaud at all these movies. I love these films. They're in my DNA. I will always love these films. And no chat, that was fine. I enjoyed it by myself, guys. Whoever saw this, thanks for watching. I'll be here in the next chat next week, hopefully. Or this weekend. We'll see. Not tomorrow. I'm not going to do a podcast tomorrow. But that was Return of the Jedi. Still my go-to when it comes to Star Wars films. I love this movie. I love it so much. It will always live forever, man. It's a classic. It was a classic in 1983, and it's always going to be a classic. Thanks for watching all these movies with me. I love going down this road. These movies are timeless. They will live forever. Star Wars will live again through the Obi-Wan show. Can't wait to see it. Thanks for watching. This was a treat to watch. And I didn't say this on May 4th. May the Force be with all of you true fans and true believers of Star Wars. Thanks for watching these movies. I love these films so much. They are the pinnacle of cinema. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the way. Bye.